Hey, yo, what up? This your dude, Lambo Warren, and right now, you tuned in to 2 Live Media, you feel me? Bow.
Aubrey, what's going on, man?
What up, baby? Shout out to 2 Live Media for effing with your boy. What's the deal?
Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. Hot in the studio, but we here.
Yeah, it is hot.
It's all good.
But we here though.
Yeah.
So, for the people who don't know, where you from?
I grew up in east side of San Antonio. I was born in the Rigsby, but I was raised in Dietrich Grove. That's off of WW White. So I'm from the east side of San Antonio.
Okay. Cool. Now, you've been rapping since you were 9.
Yeah. Yeah, since 9. I actually got into it. My cousin Preston, he came down from New York in like the 90s, like 97, 98. And a real rapper. And I say that just because I thought that, I only see what they see on TV. And rapper had the tape, posters, everything. And he just left an impression on me. And when he left, it was just like, damn, I want to do that. So, yeah, 9 years old, I started rapping. He was my inspiration. My great grandmother was a gospel singer, and we had an organ and a piano in the house, though. She did piano lessons. I took piano lessons and all of that. But for the most part, as of rapping, it was my cousin Preston. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was actually about to bring up your grandmother. She was a very well-known gospel singer.
Yeah, she sung she's from Virginia Beach, but she was a real prominent gospel singer. She sung at Carnegie Hall, the Apollo. She was on the airways. She was on the radio, but it was gospel. You would have thought I was gonna sing gospel, but like I said, I met my cousin Preston, and I just took it in another direction. So.
You also part of a group called Head Turners?
That's my man. HT in the air, man. That's high school. You feel me? I don't know if y'all hear the thunder. You feel me? That nigga bringing the rain on you niggas. I had a high school group called Head Turners. You know what I'm saying? Me, Sir Cupid, Josh Den, D. Yo, it was a couple of us. But that's my high school group. That's when I really started to take. That's about 9th grade. Probably around 13, 14. That's when I started recording. When I got with Head Turners. And then, that was high school, branch off, and then, of course, now I'm solo. We all still in the entertainment field, but we all, that was the high school group. More of like a best friend type thing. We still close to that. But all of them don't do music. Some of them are family men, business owners. So.
Right. Now, you dropped your first project, F. Lil Aubrey, in 2013.
Right.
So how do you think your music has progressed from then up until now?
When I first started rapping, I can hear that this is how I was gonna rap. You feel me? Like I knew that. I used to always tell myself, man, if I'm rapping like this at 14, imagine I'm gonna be rapping when I'm 17, and then when I turn 17, imagine I'm gonna be rapping when I'm 20. So F. Lil Aubrey, that was just me getting my feet wet. I did that all on my own. None of them tracks were really mixed, mastered, anything. That was just me getting my feet wet. I really didn't know the game like that. I didn't know really too much about publishing and distribution and things like that. Fast forward to now, I'm a little more knowledgeable on certain things. Last night, actually, I was in the club and someone came up to me and they were like, bro, you evolved. Like, you listen to your first project and listen to it now, like, bro, you talking. So I can hear a difference in vocabulary and a difference in cadence and delivery, but it was all a growing process. Like I could tell that if I kept at it, I would rap like this eventually. So.
And then in 2018, you dropped your last project, Higgs Boson.
Higgs Boson.
Higgs Boson.
Yeah. That means God
It's
particle.
a God particle.
Yeah.
Right.
That.
So why did you name it that?
I'm into like science and the stars and astrology and zodiac and horoscope and the moon and just in layman's terms. So I always knew about Higgs boson. Well, Peter Higgs, that's the guy's name that they named the Higgs boson after. But every time I rap, I always I don't know how it just come out like that. I always say something about like God or heaven or something. Like it just always comes out. And I remember Higgs boson, and I remember God particle, which the Higgs boson is the elementary, if you into that type of thing, it's the elementary particle of all mass. So they call it the God particle. So anything that has mass in it has that. It don't matter what it don't matter your eyelash. It could be this light bulb. It could be the wall. Anything that has mass in it is gonna have the Higgs boson in it because that's the elementary particle to keep everything together. So they call it the God particle. But learning, just something, just for this right here. Hey, what is that? And then to have the conversation, Higgs boson. So I'm just into it, into astrology and things of that nature, and I thought that was real dope.
Okay. You actually won Most Impressive CD release by Insanely Gifted Radio for that project.
Yeah,
So
that's right there. Yeah, I did, man. Just to see. I mean, everybody want money. Like, who don't want to get some bread? You know what I'm saying? But just to get acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Just for someone to be like, hey, bro, that was dope. And that's what they did. And, it was a humbling experience because I wasn't expecting it. It's not like I paid them for anything. I don't even know them like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a humble experience, just all my hard work paying off. And I took time. This album was 2 years in the making. So it wasn't like I'm working on a project now, and I got over 200 songs recorded. You get what I'm saying? So when it's ready, we'll pick. So it was a long time, like, okay, we're going to choose a song. We went from 100 songs, narrowed it down to like 80. Narrowed them 80 down to 60. Narrowed them 60 down to 40. Narrowed them 40 down to 30. Narrowed them 30 down to 20 to what, we got the best 13. So it was a process. And everyone always think I got a team. It's me, a director, my girl, and my engineer. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's 4 people. So to see all the work that I put in and the people behind me with the videos and the visuals and the promotions and the production, I was just astounded and very, very humbled just for somebody that's not even in the city to be like, hey, this is one of the best albums I heard of the year. Let me award you. So.
And you even got some radio play here in San Antonio off that project.
Yeah, 98.5. Shout out to 98.5, man. I know a lot of people, and I could agree, that they don't play a lot of independent artists, But I guess when they get in their moods, you know what I'm saying? They get in their moods every couple of months. And then, start playing San Antonio artists. But yeah, they played my single Bottom to the Top off of that project. So shout out to 98.5, you know what I'm saying, for effing with all the independent artists. They need to do more, of course, but we're going to take what we can get for right now.
Now, you dropped your first project almost 10 years ago, so how have you seen the San Antonio rap scene kind of shift since then? I mean, has it gotten worse? Has it progressed? Has it regressed? What changes have you seen since you first started rapping?
I'll be the first to say I'm not one of them people. It's Saytown all day. I'm not one of them people that be like, man, the city this and the city ain't shit. And the city, I've been able and fortunate enough to travel off of my music. And what I notice is you're not gonna go. I've been to California. They say the same thing. We need to get out of here. They want to come to Texas, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Even in Atlanta, they're like, bro, we need to get out of here. This shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it progress. There's a lot of artists that I never even heard of doing anything right now. As of then, I remember the internet wasn't really prominent. You needed CDs, you needed posters, you was trying to get radio play, get shows of that nature. The internet has changed all of that. There's people that's going viral from San Antonio that you don't even know from San Antonio. You get what I'm saying? So it changed from we need to try to me. So someone else may have a different opinion, but we need to. People used to be afraid or be ashamed to be like, I'm from San Antonio. You go to Houston, they be like, where you from? You probably just say Texas. I'm out of Texas. What part of Texas, though? Out of San Antonio. It's live, like they give some sum up, like, oh, but, it's a but, right? And I feel like now, you proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I wear is Spurs hats. Like, there's no other hat in my collection. Like, all 300 hats that I got is Spurs hats. So just from then to right now, I see that people are more proud to be from San Antonio. People are taking their situations more serious. People are trying to get situations. You know what I'm saying? People are not saying that they wasn't trying then, but I think that in the stage that we are now, they see that it's possible. As of right then, it was, what can we do to get there? Now you see, oh, it ain't what you can do to get there. You see that it's possible. and right here in San Antonio, we can fly. You know what I'm saying? So I see San Antonio moving for the better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of people going viral right now. A lot of people getting deals right now. A lot of people getting attention on them. I'm honored to even be one of them that's even getting, you know, a little bit of attention. So, you know, I think that it really is moving in a great direction. Someone else may say something different. To me, I think it's going great.
And now you said before that you would rather put out 5 singles as opposed to putting out an entire project because people have shorter attention spans and people aren't listening to full projects. Do you still feel that same way today?
Yeah, so we live in I always say, we living in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, you go listen to any album 2006 back around that time. They got like 15, 16, 20 tracks on the album. Sometimes it was a double album. You get what I'm saying? And it came with a DVD and this and that, and somebody's gonna listen to that whole album. Like, we about to listen to this entire album. You know what I'm saying? But right now, just keep it keen. If I put on whoever you like, whoever your favorite artist is, whether they're a singer, rapper, rock and roll star, shit, it could be Tim McGraw. If I play Tim McGraw right now, right, by the third song, you're going to look at me. And that's just where we at with our attention. You're going to look at me like, bro, I know we're not about to jam out Tim McGraw, bro. Like, we in the playlist era to where you want to listen to this artist and then after that, like a radio station. Like, you don't want to just listen to one person. You know what I'm saying? Continuously. The attention span is, you know, the amount of a commercial. You get what I'm saying? So, to me, I don't want to waste music. I don't want to just, I'm about to put this project out and you only listen to 4 songs. You get what I'm saying? I dropped Aubrey, and this is a prime example of wasted music. I dropped Aubrey in 2013, and I put a song called Nothing Sweeter Than a Swisher. It was on my first project. Dropped it in 2013. Now, of course, I'm still getting my feet wet, and I'm still becoming the artist. I'm still becoming who I'm gonna be, right? And I put it on there. Cool. Fast forward to 2018 when I dropped Higgs Boson. It didn't make the money. It didn't get to where I thought that it would get. So I'm not someone that everybody don't know me. It might be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people that know me. Then there's another 4,000 people that don't know me, right? So I didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I drop it again on Higgs Boson. When I drop it on Higgs Boson, you go look at the comments and just look at the reviews, and everybody's like, bro, this is one of the best songs. Oh my God, this is so deep. Bro, this is hard. And I'm thinking, I dropped this on my first project. You get what I'm saying? Wasted music. It's like, bro, I should have just dropped it as a single. Instead of wasting it, putting all these great songs, because my first project, other than it not really being mixed and mastered the way that I wanted, because I'm just coming out and trying to do everything on my own, that's a classic project. Like wow. Like, to be rapping like that, that's a classic project. But it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Nobody really knew me at the time like that. I re-drop it, and it's doing, you know, I actually just looked at my numbers the other day. I just wanted to, you know, just look at some songs just from iTunes, and I just wanted to look. And that was one of the highest played songs, you know, of course of others, but that was one of the highest played songs, and it wasn't even from Aubrey, because it'll tell you what album it's from. It was from Higgs Boson, and I dropped it in 2013. You know what I'm saying? So is that I would rather, but I guess it's your preference. Again, what would you rather do if you got a big, gigantic fan base to where you could drop 20 tracks? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna listen to all 20 of them. Do it. Me, I got a cult following right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Wu-Tang following. Like, you know, they're not the people that's listening to me. Yeah, they'll listen to an album, but then there's people that's never heard of me that's like, I'm not about to listen to this nigga whole album. I'll probably give you an EP. I'll give you an EP for now. So I do still feel the same way.
Now, you also have 2 sons.
Right.
Congrats on that.
Fuck them.
So, what's gonna happen if one day they say, Dad, I want to be a rapper? Or maybe that's already happened. How are you gonna respond to that?
My oldest son, like everybody knows my oldest. He's always at the shows. He's always in the videos. He's always in the studios, like when we go places, all the time. He won't, like, I think that him growing up in it, he tired of it. Like, he's already tired of it. Like, Like we'll go somewhere and it'll be a whole bunch of celebrities there, people that you see on TV and everything, and he don't care. He about to be right on his phone. We can go somewhere to where Jay-Z right here. He don't care. He never heard a Jay-Z song in his life. Like, you get what I'm saying? So he's not even interested in it because it becomes not second nature. It's like if you grew up with a fucking Rolls Royce really is not gonna be a Rolls because you see it all the time. So he's always.
It's just regular to him.
Now my baby, I can see it in him. Like me and him did a song together. Like we have music together to where like he tells me that I'm like he's 3. Like studio come in and like, I'll just sit right there and then put the headphones on. I press record and he just do whatever he wants to do on his own. So I do see it in him. If they did tell me that they wanted to rap, I would prefer to be their manager or something. Like I would want to be right there with them just because I'm not 100% knowledgeable, but I know a couple of the ins and outs on what I went through. So if they told me that, I actually would be honored. You know, it's like you being a doctor and then your son saying, I also want to be a doctor. Where did he get that influence from? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a badge of honor. So if they told me that, I'll be excited. Yeah, I'll look at it like, okay, I'm doing my job. If I was a fucking mechanic, my sons would want to be mechanics. If I was an astronaut, they'll want to be an astronaut. So I look at it as a badge of honor. They're trying to do what daddy's doing. But if they suck, I'm gonna carry them like, bro, that shit suck, bro. And the crazy part is my oldest son, that's like, he tell me that all the time. Man, that shit trash. You trash. You trash. I'm like, nigga, shut your ass up. Nigga, I ain't trash. Nigga, like, bro, that shit suck. I'll be recording it, but trash. Like, you know, but that's the relationship we have. But yeah, I don't think my oldest son would, at least what I see now, I don't think he would want to. My youngest son, yeah, that's all he wants to do. But then again, maybe he just following daddy.
Now, on top of rapping, you also have a podcast called Radioactive Podcast. So how did that come about?
Right. And speaking of head turners, me and AC, we do the podcast. That's one of the founding members of Head Turners. It was actually AC's idea. You know, AC was like, I want to do a podcast. I've done the interviews. I did a segment called Plugged In, and then you guys probably remember that. And I did something called All the Way Live, and it's still on the internet now. And it was basically like hits from the streets. You know, I go to rappers' neighborhoods, or I go to where they at, and I just interview them. You know what I'm saying? It was a big thing. AC seen that I was doing that, and he was like, hey, I want to start a podcast. Now, at this time, I'm already kind of further in my career, and it's like, bro, I can't give a podcast like all my time. And like, well, shit, you know, you just be the co-host then. You know, when you can't make it, you can't make it, because I know what you got going on. When you can, you can. But that's how we came about that. We actually just did a comedy show last night. We brought down Dwayne Finley from The Wood to host. It was a great turnout. We packed it out. It was at Jokesters 22.
It was sold out, wasn't it?
It was sold out. Yeah, people, you couldn't come if you wanted to. Now, you know, rapping, it just showed like and I'm not a good bragger. I never noticed. I've always been popular and a people person, but on certain things you don't notice your reach. You get what I'm saying? Until it happens. Like, I'm used to rapping and being a people person and being around people, of course, but now we're about to try to throw a comedy show and then it gets sold out. Like, I don't even do comedy. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. So for y'all and a podcaster, you know, like to come in and do a podcast, and then I just started acting. So it's like, I don't even do this. You know what I'm saying? So for it to pack, to the point to where like people couldn't come. Like, people, hey, y'all, is it still tickets? Like, bro, if you come, you could try to come to the door and see if they let you in. But I'm looking like we at capacity. Me and my girl gave our seats away. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my event. I'm not gonna be sitting down and have somebody standing up. I could stand up. You know what I'm saying? But it's that packed in here. Like, we have to give our seats to these people, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Radioactive, man. Y'all make sure we film every Sunday at 7 p.m. on the Radioactive podcast page on Facebook. We go live, so y'all make sure y'all tune into that. So yeah, shout out to, and Deidre as well. We got someone, Deidre. She's behind the camera and she does a lot of the work as well. So yeah, Radioactive podcast. Y'all make sure you look out for that.
And you also have a sitcom coming out soon.
Yeah, my dude Dwayne, which is that guy right there. He and that's not like he gonna turn the fucking camera. I'm showing him, but yeah, that's the director. He actually got 2 films out right now. He got a film called Policing and a film called Free Word. You can get that on like Netflix, Amazon, you know. But he had me cast. He always told me like, hey, you can act, because he shoots my videos. He shoots my music videos, and when we doing them, we always have like plots or whatever. Like we always got a little bit acting in it. Like we're doing something, not with the music, just hey, we're gonna do this before the video come on. And he was like, bro, you can act. And he's doing the sitcom, and this was about a year ago when he had mentioned it. He was like, hey, we're gonna be casting for the sitcom. I would like you to cast. And I did it. And this is, it would look like because we cool that I got picked, but it was like it's him, it's assistant directors, it's fucking people paying for it. It's just so much going on, and I auditioned for it, and they picked me. Like just ironically, like me, you know, and when they put me in like acting class, acting lessons, and you know I had someone to help me learn how to, you know, act, because I've never done this shit before. And we actually just finished the 5th episode, which is crazy. I didn't think I could do one, and I just finished 5 episodes. So it should be premiering in September, October of 2021. I don't know when y'all will see this, but in September, October, around fall sometime, it should be airing. So yeah, just got lucky and got blessed for someone to even asked me to audition, because he could have asked anybody, and I did it, and I got picked, which is fucking crazy. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it looks. See if he caught my good side. I seen little clips of it and shit, and it looks real good. Like it's a real sitcom. It's not just a nigga with a camera. Like it's a real production sitcom. People doing shit, laugh tracks, all of that. So I'm excited to see how it turns out, and hopefully you guys like it when it comes out. It's called Odd Life Shay Little. So y'all look out for that.
So what was it like going from the music industry to the media world? Like, what was that transition like?
I would say it was a smooth transition, because most of the people, like for instance, like the people that I'm interviewing, I do shows with. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we in the same industry, so I see them a lot. And then I'm in front of a camera. Now this time I'm just behind the camera now. You know what I'm saying? Basically doing exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Still media, but now instead of me answering the questions, I'm asking the questions. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me out again. It helped me get a name, because now I get to meet artists that I've never met. I get to go places I normally wouldn't go. People advertise me. Hey, can we advertise on your channel and things like that? So it's helping. It was helping me out. You know, just people say, hey, we throwing a shoe palooza or what have you. Can you come and host a shoe palooza? Like, you know, I'm a rapper, right? Yeah, but I seen you on Plugged In and just your energy. Can you come host this? Like, you gonna pay me? Fuck yeah. So it's just like, it was an easy transition, because I already be in front of the camera, or, you know, some way associate myself with media anyway, with the music, doing interviews, things of that nature. So it was a smooth transition. It is difficult. I would say it's hard to throw yourself in that journalist mode when, like, you too are an artist. Like, it takes so much in me sometimes not to talk about, like, let's say I'm also a rapper. So it takes so much of me to take that hat off and then be like, okay, let me throw rapper mode off and let me just ask this dude about his career. When in reality, like, shit, I wouldn't even, you know, I normally wouldn't even ask him that. I would be talking about my career, but let me take that off and do this. And then when we act, it's like, shit, now I gotta act. They don't care about Lambo Warren or Lil Aubrey. They don't give a fuck about who I am. Get your lines right. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be replaced. So it's a gift and a curse. I always say that I'm lucky to even have these issues.
So you got a new project dropping next week.
So single. Yeah, I got, oh, no, you're correct. Bro, I got so much going on. Damn it. Shout out to my dude, Dirt. I do have a new project dropping. It should be out on the 27th. It's in the mix and the mastering phase. Shout out to my dude, Dirt Beats. You know what I'm saying? He out of Dallas. Again, not noticing how far my reach is. My dude, somebody hit me up from Dallas. I went to Dallas and did some music with my dude, Dirt. And we just recognized each other's talent. He was like, he a producer. He was like, hey, bro, you should, we should do a project together. And I'm in San Antonio. And, like, of course. And, yeah, so we started working on this maybe about a year ago, something like that. And yeah, we finished. We in there. He's mixing it and mastering it right now. It's called Sins and Prayers. It's supposed to be out on the 27th. What are we in July? Yeah, it's supposed to be out on the 27th of July. But you know, there's just so much going on as far as other projects and things. So hopefully we meet that deadline. Yeah, it's probably gonna be about 10, 11 tracks, something like that, called Sins and Prayers. He produced every track. So shout out to my dude Dirt Beats in Dallas, man, for real. Dirt Beats Music. Shout out to you, bro. You a trooper for that. So yeah, man. Hopefully y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? This is like a side project, just trying to get my feet wet and learn, you know, to work with other engineers and just take every opportunity that I can take. So yeah, hopefully y'all feel this album. We put the covers out online, seeing which covers like the fans will like more, and they were very in tune with it. They was effing with it. So yeah, hopefully we get a good response from it.
So Aubrey, you got anything you want to say to the people? Any public service announcements? Any words of advice?
Man, you know what, bro? Yes. Man, try hard. You know what I'm saying? The only way to truly not get where you want to go is to quit. You feel me? Your current situation is not your destiny. You know what I'm saying? You could be flat broke today and then fucking go get a lottery ticket and win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is set in stone. You know what I'm saying? Today could be totally shit, just like it's about to fucking rain, and then tomorrow it could just be sunshine. You know what I'm saying? So chase your dream. The only way to truly not get where you want to go is to quit. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just try hard and chase your dream. Dream big. You feel me? Straight up. And make sure y'all get all my future projects. You feel me? And the ones that I already dropped. F-Lo RB out right now. Don's Boy Shorts and G-Strings is out. I dropped that for your girl. You're welcome. You feel me? And then Higgs Boson is out. And plus, I just dropped a new single under Lambo Warren. It just came out today, titled One for the Money. You feel me? So y'all gonna get that right now. It's out on all streaming platforms. Type in Lambo Warren. You feel me? Y'all gonna get that from anywhere where you get your music at. And shout out to 2 Live Media for even coming through and effing with me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, like, every opportunity is a blessing. You feel me? Every opportunity is a blessing. So I really want to say I really appreciate you coming and effing with me, bro. Straight up. Same time, for real.
Hello, Aubrey. Appreciate it, man.
Already, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Yeah, I feel me.